Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Getting it started.
Welcome back to the podcast, Comedy or Worse. Hell yeah. I love when the guests at least attempts to it. Yes. I'm here with a very special guest.
Honeybear.
Hell yeah. Let's see. I usually ask people what, is that your full name or do you use a stage name? Do you want to tell that story?
Name. It's not my stage name, it's my real name.
There you go.
My full name is Honeybear Berry. Are there mics? What are we talking into right now? That's the mic.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we probably should talk a little louder.
All right.
I mean, at least me, because there was one recording, it was like, I think, just like, if I talk low, then the other person will talk low, you know what I mean? And then someone's like giving me feedback, oh, it's kind of audio is low. Let's see, you know Ace Diaz?
Yes.
He recorded yesterday with me, and then we were talking, and he's like, oh, I have a soundboard, and it's like, if you record on Tuesdays, I could try to be there, but he wasn't able to make it today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also, when he said that, he was like, if you can get a guest, and I'm like, not even thinking it was the next day, it was Tuesday, right? And then last night, you're like, the next day's Tuesday.
It's like Tuesday.
And I was like, you saw me, like, okay, wheels turning, that's what he meant. Getting a guest, I would have to get a guest last night, which I did, you.
Got him.
That part of the equation worked out, it's just he wasn't able to make it, unfortunately.
Oh, that's okay. We got to talk loud. I'm a quiet talker, so I'll yell.
Exactly. Yeah, like, yelling is, to me at least, is not just talking loud, but like, if you're like putting like aggression in your voice, in your tone, that's yelling to me.
I don't have aggression, so I don't know.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, you're very easy to get along with a person.
Good or bad, yeah. Yes.
That's good or bad?
It can be good or bad, but yeah, it needs to get along.
Yeah, of course. Like, you have your own personal experience with how you are in the world, right? How
Yes.
people react.
I have been living in my body now for 21 years.
Nice! You didn't take a vacation?
I tried to. I did. I've taken a couple passed out vacations.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds like fun. It's not fun when you lose consciousness. Don't want to go into a coma, people. Take care of your body, right?
Or do. Live your life.
Yeah. Okay, so here it is. How did you get into comedy?
I actually got into comedy through an old partner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he told me that if I didn't say my joke on stage, he would say it on stage.
No way.
Because it was a bad joke, but I ended up starting. You were there the day that I started.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Nice. Let's see. So did you get addicted to comedy right away, or did it take a while?
Oh yeah, no, I got addicted so fast. I'm so addicted right now, it's wild. It only took like maybe 10 times on stage to get addicted. So after the first month, like by month 2, I was already like chasing mics.
Hell yeah. That's so cool. Well, that's good because some people, I think, stop before they get addicted. You know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, I tried it, which I guess is good because we don't want everybody in comedy and enough people already.
I don't know. It's good to have like I like lots of people because then there's just like a lot of people to interact with. It's fun.
Yeah, although I just thought of this. What if there were so many people that had tried comedy and then they stopped for whatever reason, right? But then they know how to be an audience member in a crowd, and they know and they appreciate live comedy. That would be great, right?
Oh, I've loved live comedy forever, but I appreciate it now more actually.
Oh, that's
It's
so
ruined a little bit of the magic, but I appreciate it more.
Yeah. Are you able to like tell what part of the magic it is ruined?
I would say the fact that like you don't know what's coming, you don't know how to write a joke, you just laugh and you're just not worried, you're not analyzing them, you're not like, oh, I could do that or I could be like that. You're just purely enjoying it.
Right. That makes sense. For sure. Yeah, so there's like, you hear someone setting up a joke and then you think of what the punchline would be.
You think of tags, you're like, oh, if I did that joke, I would do this.
Have you ever accidentally yelled out a tag for somebody?
I've definitely yelled out at a lot of comedy shows. Like I saw Preacher Lawson, he was so good. Right when I started doing comedy, maybe a little bit before. And I yelled out like, take off your shirt. And he took off his shirt On stage, it was amazing. But anything, I'll yell at anything, tags. Before I started comedy and after, I like to yell. Yeah.
Nice. So have you?
You mean the comedians?
Yeah.
I've been yelled at a little bit. Not really, honestly. It's been mostly positive. It's because I only yell like once or twice. Some people,
Sure.
they're like bad hecklers. They'll yell 100 times, and that's rude.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Describe your like writing process for comedy?
I don't really have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winging it.
Yeah. It's not working, so I don't know.
Oh,
I should
no.
probably get a process.
Okay.
I write down every time I think something is funny. I write it down.
Yeah.
And right now I'm actually in a comedy workshop.
Oh, nice.
And it's pretty fun, and they're having us write like just little rants and then like a little formula, a clear opinion and some details or an act out. And so that is a brand new writing process to me, where I'm just like ranting about things, and like that's a little bit more formulated, and it's a good process.
Sometimes I think all comedians should do a little act out too more. Sometimes they're just like standing up there just talking normal. It's like, that's not fun for me. How could they do that?
Your entire setup is act outs. But I think every comedian has act outs. All the good comedians have act outs.
There we go, you're that good comedian.
I don't have a lot of act outs, but they're good to work on.
Cool. You answered that. Have you ever traveled for comedy?
No, barely. I went up to Huntington Beach
Oh, nice.
to do like a little show there. And my cousin actually came to see me.
Oh, sweet.
And he was surprised that I was better than he expected. Not good, just better than he expected.
Okay, well, that's something.
Yeah, that was fun.
Nice.
Have you ever traveled for comedy?
Just, I've been open mics, LA, for San Francisco. For Thanksgiving, went up there, did some open
Me
mics.
too. I was an open mic in San Francisco.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you like the scene in like LA or anywhere else? Here better.
Here is definitely better, but it's also because I'm here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's things that I liked about, well, each scene, like you can, even though you're not a part of the community, you can just look at how other people are friends with each other, you know, and it's like, you can just start talking to them, and even though they don't know you, they're not so friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least the scenes I've gone to. But there's some, you have to pay for some open mics in LA, which sucks, but the good thing is there's a few that like, they used to have rules, like everybody come, be on time, watch, and stay for the whole thing.
No, I hated that because I can't be on time personally. I can, but like I missed a couple LA nights, like just couldn't be on time.
Right.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You like that?
Did you already pay for it?
No. One of them, yes.
Oh,
It was $5. I actually just ended up walking in a little late, and it was fine.
okay.
But did you like that everyone had to like be on time, be there?
Well, yeah, because you know, people coming in late can interrupt,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was also like some like a writing mic where you say a joke and then you get feedback
Mm-hmm.
from it. So then if someone comes late, they miss a joke or they miss a part, you know what I mean? Like just
Yeah.
get the maximum amount of audience. One person was there for half of it, and then a couple more people came in, and it would be the same, feel like an actual show.
But it's hard because it's like an actual show, but for all comics who maybe have already seen your stuff. Or
That's the good thing about going to another town.
yeah,
Is that you
can fuck up in a whole other town.
That's right. Or you can do jokes that are good that you still kind of want to work on, and they can say, oh, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also about networking and seeing what else is out there.
I think that's important, seeing what else is out there.
You can get like an idea, oh, this is how they run their mic or / show or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And then, let's see. So, do you wish you started comedy earlier?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I've been a comedy fan my entire life. Like, I've been addicted to comedy for probably since like before middle school, for sure.
Oh,
Before I had like a phone, I remember like looking up on the computer, at the house computer. Yeah.
That's cool.
When did you start comedy?
At 47, 5 years ago.
Wait, you're 47?
I'm 52.
You're 50? What?
Don't I look glowing?
Wait.
My ID.
Wait, can I actually see your ID?
Yeah.
Wait, that's wild. You're 52?
This year I'll be 53.
Wait, how did I not know this? I've seen you for like a year now. What?
1971.
I'm looking for it. Damn. What? Your birthday's not coming up. You're 53? 52?
52.
I'm mind blown. What the fuck?
I could be your father.
You could not. You're older than my dad.
I can't be your grandfather yet.
No, he's a little bit older. That's crazy. How did I not know that this whole time?
I don't know. I don't just go around bragging. Or it's not a secret either.
You started comedy at 47?
Just, I mean, I wish it started earlier, but not too early. If I started in my 20s, even like sometimes people would tease me, and I would know they're just joking, and I still would like get emotional and couldn't help myself.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive.
Right. I guess that's it. But after, I don't know if it's age or body chemistry or wisdom or whatever. You just kind of after a while, at least for me, just kind of get over it. And also doing comedy. Doing comedy, it wasn't quite as also other people's views. Not being so sensitive to other people's views. I mean, I've never really been super sensitive about other people's views because I've had to live with people that should be in jail. And
What do you mean?
my father, my oldest sister ran away when she was 14, and then with the father of her 4 children. So, technically, well, he passed now. So.
Wait, was he the father when she was 14?
Luckily, she didn't get pregnant until she was 18.
Wait, so she stayed with the dude that she ran away with?
She ran away, and
then,
she ran away, and then it was like for a while, and then she came back, and then for like a year or so, and then she turned 18, and then she went back with him. So she was 18 when she got pregnant. At 19, she had her oldest. Is 15 years younger than me. And then the last time that they were all together was in the desert. She ended up having 4 kids total. And they lived in the desert on the way to Vegas. And then I went to visit, and the plan was to get her out of there. We took everybody we drove to Santa Rosa, our home.
Oh, wait, why? Did she need help escaping? Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, I can't speak for her, but it was mentally abusive and sometimes physically abusive and stuff like that. Also, she ended up living with us when I was still living with my sister, and she ended up having kids. He ended up having kids with her too, and then they all moved to the desert.
Wow.
And she's crazy too.
Your sister? Or?
My sister's friends that had kids.
That's a lot.
Yeah. This isn't about me, damn it. What am I doing?
That's okay.
How about you?
I'd say they're crazy, not that crazy. Nobody ran away. My parents still live together.
Okay.
My sister lives up in San Francisco. And yeah, I mean, they give me some material. They're definitely good people, but yeah, I don't want to trash on them.
No, you don't have to.
I know I could though, but I don't want
Oh, you hear that?
to. I don't want to. I love them a lot.
Yeah.
Love-hate relationship.
Let's see. What are your goals in comedy?
That's a big question.
You always can skip it, it's fine.
No, I feel like there's so many goals. I want to open up people's perspective. I think I just want to find all the weirdos and then get them to come to my show. I just want to pick up weirdos along the way and have a fan base. Yeah. Little hippie goblin eco-commune people. Eventually that might happen. And I just want to be funnier. I just want to be so much funnier. Be able to riff really well. Because right now I'm not great at riffing and I can't really take a joke, honestly. And I think I'd like to get better at that.
Okay. There's a joke. It's pretzels.
Oh my god,
Any snacks you want.
Thank you.
Did you want any water or anything?
Did you want a fidget toy? But I'm offering you this one because I'm kind of stuck on this right now.
look at the video viewers. It is a strawberry on a keychain. It's gorgeous. It's really big and plump. Let's see. Do you have like a favorite joke?
Of mine?
Whatever you think of when I say that. It could be anybody's joke. It doesn't have to be your own.
I think of Taylor Tomlinson's joke, honestly, when she told her dad that she was depressed, and he was like, "You just gotta eat more peanut butter." And then she's like, "Wow, there's a lot of dads out there that are just like really sad, like clenching on eating peanut butter." Any of her jokes, I fucking love Taylor Tomlinson.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. So do you have like a favorite fan interaction? If you were a fan of somebody or someone's a fan of your comedy, or you can just say, good set.
Favorite fan interaction? I'm not really sure. I guess like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of comedians, but I haven't seen them off stage. I saw Preacher Larson off stage. That was really fun.
What about you said you go out, take off your shirt?
Yeah, I yelled that to him
and
during the show, and he did it. Amazing.
That could count.
That was in the crowd, but I did talk to him afterwards.
Okay.
I didn't tell him that I was like the person that said that. I just took a picture with him.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious, actually, that interaction, because like these three other women were like hitting on him, and he was like trying to get away, I think, from them. And it was just wild to see that. I was like, oh, even men deal with that. That's insane.
Well, yeah, if you have to be at a certain level, or someone has to be.
Yeah, that was
Hasn't happened to me, thank God.
Hasn't happened to me. Not in comedy.
Weird.
Yeah.
You're too weird.
I think I am the weird fan interaction, so I haven't had any weird fan interactions.
Yeah. Two weird comic and a weird fan get together and oh my God, weird explosion.
That would not go well.
Alright, let's see. What's your favorite place to do comedy?
Probably this book room right here.
Oh, so sad. You're not doing comedy here.
Oh, I missed that stage.
We can visit it later.
It's visited. It's
oh,
right
yeah,
here.
You're
Thank you for bringing me back to all my trauma, and I love this place.
Yeah, it's just really convenient to record in the brick room, and then trying to like record in the same spot for consistency.
But it's so sad that it's here. Like,
yeah,
we could be on stage right now, but we're not. It's like 3 p.m.
Yeah, then like for the video version, it's nice to have like these two painting or posters, whatever you call it.
I've never noticed them. Lights are always off in here.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, do you have any merch?
No.
Or think you would do merch?
I've never thought about that. I think this is my merch, this little strawberry, squishy. I
Okay.
bring it with me a lot,
But
especially
then
when I'm
you
anxious.
can't sell it.
Oh, I'm not selling it.
It's your merch. You need to play with it here.
That's how it would go. I never thought about merch. I've also never bought merch from like anyone.
Okay.
I only buy things from like thrift stores, or I just like try not to buy things.
Makes sense.
Maybe that's why I've never thought about it. I've seen that. Is that your merch?
It's one of my merch, yeah.
Is that a new one?
Yeah, it's a little bit newer. It's my pretzel design.
I like it.
Thank you. I'm in the process of putting this design. Oh, I actually just updated it. I created a logo that says Aaron Made You Laugh, but it's in a circle. Has the @ sign. And then women's shorts actually is the first one I put it on. And inside all the O's, the Aaron Made You Laugh in it now. So it's branded, but it's not. It's kind of subtle, you know. Yeah.
Branded. Soft. That's the #1 question. Are they? They're kind of soft.
You want some?
Softer. No, everything I buy has to be like this shirt. I don't know if you can tell. This is the softest shirt in the world. Everything I own is soft.
There's ones that like you know, I buy other people's shirts and such, and then the ones that I wear over and over are definitely like I like it, and then it's the softest.
The softest has to be soft. Anything fuzzy, anything sensory.
Makes sense. Do you have like a favorite inside joke?
You mean like with my friends, or like within the comedian community?
Just whatever you think of, or like a story about someone else's inside joke.
I don't think I really have any inside jokes.
Okay.
Maybe some things with friends, but I don't really have that many friends, so I don't really have any inside jokes that I recall on the moment.
Okay.
I can recall of one. The core of the earth is made of water.
Yeah.
something I said to like a group of friends, and now they say that back to me often. They're like, remember when you're just a fucking dumbass? It's not a good joke, but that's what inside jokes are. They're bad jokes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest audience that you performed for so far?
I think it was at the ACC open mic. Just however many people, there just seemed like a lot of people packed in that room.
Nice.
That's why I like it so much. It feels like, it's like, oh, I'm like on a real show. This is an open mic, but it feels like I'm on a real show. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it's gonna be tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm going.
Well, let's just make sure we're still recording. Yes, good. Sometimes I get paranoid. What is that called? I know I push record, but are you sure?
No, I literally check 100 times. Like I'll lock my house and I've driven home just to check that it's locked, even though I know.
I should put the light on it or something, but then the battery would drain faster.
We could just be OCD and check 10 more times.
That's what it was. I was trying to remember what it was called. Let's have to figure out a way with mirrors and like have it be recording, but also we can see it's recording.
One of those flip cameras. That's what like the old camera used to be, you know?
Yeah.
It had like a little flip.
I mean, I guess I could flip it over and then record with the other camera.
But the other camera is not as good quality.
Exactly.
No,
Thinking.
So that's an iPhone, right?
Yeah, iPhone 15 Pro. I might have to get a new phone. Might as well try to get the best one at the time that I could get.
Isn't that the best one right now? Aren't they on 15?
Yeah, so I just got it recently. I went from a 12 Pro Max to a 15 Pro. I don't think they have Max, or maybe it is a Pro.
The iPhone people, they got us in the headlock.
Got another Apple Watch. It is convenient. This app has GPS and calling also.
Does it, so like if you ever get lost, all you need is your watch. Nice.
Yeah, and I mostly wear my watch. You still have to charge it. And then like I've been trying to wear it in my sleep, but it is a little bit uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to have it have the data about how much sleep I'm getting and stuff like that.
Do you dream?
I do dream. I can't always remember my dreams.
Do you write them down or anything?
I could try, but
You don't?
interesting, no, not usually.
Do you like have any like fun or cool or repeating dreams?
I used to, yeah. Like there's ones where you're like trying to convince yourself you really can fly, and it's like happens over and over. And somehow, by the end, you either convince yourself, no, this is real, but it's never like flying like Superman. It's always like you have to really concentrate to do it, and you can't. Or then sometimes it's a nightmare. You're flying, and you can't fly up fast enough to get away from whatever's chasing you.
I love dreaming. I live for dreaming.
So
I had
you
4
do-
dreams last night.
You remember them all?
I remember them all.
Okay.
I do.
That's
I write them down like every
Oh,
night.
I see.
But now I have like over 4 dreams a night. And I like the flying dreams. They're pretty fun. Usually they're not. I used to have like a bunch of nightmares. And now that I write down my dreams, they're mostly all positive.
Nice.
And now I have a lot of comedy dreams.
There you go.
So many comedy. I actually I guess maybe what got me to start stand up was like maybe 2 weeks before I started, I had a dream where I was laughing in that dream, and the laugh actually woke me up. Someone was on stage and I heckled them, and then the person on stage said something and I laughed myself out of awake. I remembered that. But I don't remember the joke.
That reminds me of a joke.
What joke?
I haven't done it in a while. It's like, okay, I'll do it. Are you ready?
Yes.
I wrote a joke in my sleep. I'm gonna try to tell it to you, but it doesn't always, just to let you know, it doesn't always translate that well, right? And then I pretend like to come back out of a trance and then be like, wait, what was it funny? Or
Interesting. You had me at the beginning. I was like, oh, did you really write a joke in your dream? But I didn't realize it was a bit. It was a setup.
I told you it was a joke.
I know, but I just still can't.
I know, it's just you understand I mean,
It's a little too literal.
it's fun for me. You know, like I feel like if I really listened to the audience's feedback, like 100%, my comedy would be way different and I'd be more successful. But it's like, you know, like the jokes where it takes a while for the audience to get it or whatever, but then
I don't know. If they don't get it, if they don't laugh in the beginning, I just pop out.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. So do you do any other type of art?
Art? I love art. I'm not sure that I do art. I just like journaling. I love poetry. I love poetry so much. I wish I was a poet instead of a comedian, because if I could just like write bad poems and go say I'm on stage, I write bad jokes and say I'm on
You
stage.
can.
I can, but it's like less rewarding as a poet, because I feel like all of those things, they're just for you. Like,
Okay.
I like writing just for me, and it's not that fun to share. At least with comedy, it's fun to share,
Right.
because like you get laughs, you meet people. It's like a nice little community of people.
Yes, for sure.
But I would do every type of art. I attempt every type of art for sure.
Okay.
But
Cool.
right now I'm like cutting up some clothes and trying to like revamp some clothes, paint them.
Wow.
I just like painting things. I like graffiti a lot. I'm pretty bad at graffiti, but I've always loved graffiti.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. I thought like I should just make my own fabric, you know, like with print different designs and
You could do anything. I got something all over it.
fabric paint.
Fabric paint.
Okay, and that stays in.
Yeah, and you can wash it. I put it like through the washer.
That's cool.
Mhm.
That'd be probably a low cost way of doing it, right?
Maybe. Depends on like how much you value yourself and your own costs. But yes.
About your time. 'Cause
Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah.
But it'd be like that each thing is unique and
Yes.
and crafted
Yes.
for reals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
some of the stuff I do is like through a website and it goes to Etsy.
Mhm.
But other people are making it,
Mhm.
but it is print on demand.
I used to sell these little mushroom lighter holders, like crochet
Okay.
on Etsy. Little necklaces.
That's cool. Well, why'd you stop?
It was just like not. I ended up selling them more to the people like in my neighborhood and like high school and friends and college.
Right.
But it wasn't like worth it. I'd rather just make them for my friends than sell them, because it takes like a while to make them.
Right, yeah. The cost of it was, the cost of your time wasn't worth
But
the.
they're so cute. There's also so many. There's so many people on Etsy selling little mushroom lighter holder necklaces.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's why I'm having trouble selling on Etsy. It's easier to sell stuff online or in person.
Yes, I think so.
So, where did you grow up?
I grew up here
Okay.
in San Diego. Born and raised Cali surfer girl, except I don't really surf anymore at all.
Oh, why is that?
I just do other things now, like
Yeah.
comedy. Yeah. I did get out surfing this summer, which was cool.
So do you ever do like a character on stage?
No, I don't think I've ever done a character.
Would you ever consider it or?
I would totally consider it. I don't think I bring a lot of energy. I love feeling the energy of the room, especially like as an audience member.
Yeah.
But I don't think I bring a lot of energy or acting skills to the table as a comedian.
I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Do you want to get better at that or?
Possibly. I just want to get better at anything I'm doing in general. Just
Right.
if I could get better like what I'm doing now, that'd be cool.
That makes sense.
'Cause you always do a character on stage, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, I've told on the podcast a bunch of times, but I will give you the short version. Is using comedy in my life the whole time, didn't realize that I should be, but I would try to make my friends and family laugh,
Mm-hmm.
and then a lot of times they'd be like, are you joking?
Mm-hmm.
So then they're training me, so I would exaggerate
Yeah.
and do a character to let them know I'm just messing around, joking. It's okay to laugh. So
I
it's
think
hard
that's
to break that.
interesting. Yeah, like the class clown kind of vibe.
Yeah, I was the class clown that when it got to the crossing the line of getting in trouble,
Mm-hmm.
I would stop.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want negative attention, no, only positive attention.
Yeah. I think the class clown's like a good way to deflect or just like be in a group setting, because it's so hard being in a group setting. Do you have a character name?
No. I have other characters, like last night, you saw it, right?
Yep. I was there.
It's Scare Eye.
Yep.
I
That was
used-
the first time I saw a scare eye.
Yeah, it's not very often. The funny thing about that is, I think when it's just audio,
Mm-hmm.
at least in my mind, if it's just audio, it's less scary somehow.
Mhm.
Like when people see my face doing it, it's like not exactly scary, but it's just something's kind of slightly off. It like puts you in it. You see a regular person talking in a scary voice, you're like, wait, what's going on?
Mhm.
But it'd be interesting. I mean, I have recorded some videos where I like wore like a mask, you know, and that was fun.
That sounds more scary.
Yeah, then that's the other way. You just go more scared. But when it's just audio, it's, to me, like, or maybe it's more scary because you're like, what does this thing look like?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's scary.
Interesting. Do you have like a character name though for like your other stuff? Just like everything else you do on stage?
This is Aaron made you laugh.
Aaron made you laugh. Aaron did indeed make me laugh.
Nice.
Yeah. I remember one night in the break room here specifically, you got everyone to like cheer or something and everyone was chanting.
Was it
That's
like a
a fun
vitamin D joke?
It was not a vitamin D joke. It was
Really?
something, it was like a while ago. It was like in summer.
Okay.
I can't remember. I actually think I took a video of it, possibly.
Okay.
Like a while ago. Cause I remember thinking like that was the night that I got your Instagram handle. Aaron made me laugh. And I was like, oh, Aaron did indeed make me laugh.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. Cause when I decided to change my Instagram or handle everywhere, at first it was comedian AET, and then I was like, I didn't like it. It just felt too generic. I tried some few that was close to Aaron made me laugh, but between you only can do 14 characters, and it's exactly 14 characters.
Oh.
That's one thing, and then also there's other things that have been taken already.
Wait, you do 14 characters? I think mine's longer. Mine's longer than 14 characters, for sure.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh, but on certain platforms it's different.
Oh, you're not talking about Instagram.
Yeah, maybe not Instagram.
Oh.
Instagram might be more than 14, but there was like, one of them was like, no, it has to be 14 characters. So for tips for changing your thing, the best thing to do is to try to be the same on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I would have came up with comedy, if I would have thought of comedy or worse sooner, or even just put together that could be my handle, then I probably just would have used that.
You still can. You always can.
I can always change it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it now there's like pluses and minuses to having two Instagrams. Because I can have my Instagram stories about the podcast under the podcast one, and then I can have the ACC flyer ready to go to show tonight as my first story, because to get an extra ticket.
I feel that. Like I had like a personal Instagram that I tried to keep personal, and then I made a comedy Instagram, and that was hard to come up with a name. And then it made me realize, like, yeah, maybe I should have just left it my personal Instagram because, like, I kind of want like my friend people, like from my high school, those kind of people, to like see my stand up. But it also is good because I just like going to that Instagram and not thinking about comedy and just seeing like my friends, and going to like my comedy Instagram and just seeing like comedy.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Maybe I should have kept a personal Instagram and not now.
Yeah, all the suggestions are comics.
Exactly.
There's so many comics.
Do ones every day.
Yeah, that's
every
true.
minute.
Yep.
Right? It's 4:15 here, but
It's almost 4:20.
but in New York, it's what is it, 4 hours, 3 hours different. So it's doing comedy over there.
I would love to be doing comedy over there.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. What place would you want to go to? What's your dream place to go to next?
I would say the Mothership. I just really want to go and kill Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
Yeah. But I would probably get roasted by Tony and then I'd probably cry. So I don't think I'm ready for Kill Tony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. Even sometimes if you do bad, it's all good.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be good.
Okay. I get it. Do you have like what's your best booking story?
Booking story?
Yeah, like I got booked here, or if you run your own thing.
So far I've gotten booked on 5 shows. Oh, I'm counting. No, I've counted every time I've gone on stage.
Okay.
Shows and open mics. I'm at 150 right now. And booking story? I don't know. I think the best night I ever did, like a while ago, was at ACC. Then the next day, APD texted me, do you want to be on a Madhouse show in like a month? And I was like, yes. Just on Instagram. So not really a big story. That was my first show. It was a super fun show. I told every lesbian at the club. I went clubbing. I handed out flyers and I told people that I was having a show there, and no one showed up. So people showed up, like some of my friends hella showed up, but not like the strangers.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to get people to come.
But 2 people actually at that club recognized me. They're like, oh, I've seen you at the Madhouse, at the brick room, like in this room.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, we'll come to your show. And I don't know if they ever did.
It's true, they could have came, but then
Yeah.
just were shy or had to leave or something.
Yeah, but it's really interesting. So I had not a big story. I don't even think he saw me at ACC either, my set. I just like felt really good by that. I was like, oh, I finally did well. I finally got the crowd laughing.
Right.
And then I got booked on my first show. I was like, wow, it feels like it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have many things like that, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Have, you know, the best be something even better. Also come in waves, like you stop having to do comedy for a while and then not get booked, but then.
Oh, if anyone sees me stop doing comedy, check on me. Like, I'm in the hospital, I'm dead, like something happened.
Okay.
If I ever stop
Good to know.
doing comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh no, I'm good, I'm just in LA now.
Yeah.
I'm a drinkaholic.
Is that tequila?
No, it's soda water
Oh, nice.
with like,
Soda water, you just like burping?
it tastes different.
Does it?
Yeah. I don't like burping necessarily. It's just like I like cold water than soda water.
Mm-hmm.
Then like I put like some kind of thing in it, like mint or cucumber or some kind of like fruit or something. Or like,
Cucumber, I love cucumber. Excellent for bad breath. It like
Nice.
neutralizes everything in your mouth.
so is mint.
Mhm.
Yeah, and mint and cucumber together tastes good, at least to me.
Oh yeah, me too.
Okay, what's the worst thing about comedy right now?
The worst thing about comedy?
Comedy in general, or comedy for you, or
The worst thing is right after I bomb, just like having to decide, am I gonna stay here and try and make friends or talk to people and socialize, or am I just gonna go kill myself and like just leave? Not actually, but like definitely bombing is hard, and recently it hasn't been that hard. Like I've bombed and I've been like, I'm fine, like I'm okay.
yeah,
It's happens. All the best comedians have had to bomb thousands of times
yeah,
to get where they are. Millions, I don't know how many times. But I would definitely say bombing is hard. Being anxious, like if I'm anxious like before I go on stage,
yeah,
just that extra anxiety. Like at least I know where the anxiety is coming from,
Sure.
rather than just like the normal like social anxiety. But
yeah.
I don't like the anxiety part. I've only had multiple panic attacks in my life.
Oh,
Only one panic attack has come from comedy,
okay.
and that's probably a really good statistic. I'm probably doing pretty good
Nice.
under that realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you ever been so nervous and you're like, oh, I can't go on stage?
No.
That's good.
I've always been like, I just want to get there and like either get it over with or get on stage, and then it all just like goes away.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my nervous system. Like I always go on stage no matter what, but it comes out in like forgetting jokes, not having the exact tone I want to have.
I mean, I've forgotten jokes. One time I had a migraine and I just completely like stopped for like a bit. I was just on stage, just like stopping, and I was like, this is the worst. That was at mic drop, open mic.
Bad time.
Yeah, bad timing. No, I had the migraine like before I went on. It just started, and I probably should have left. I was like, oh, I think I kind of want to leave, but I didn't. I like went on stage anyways.
Right. And how long did it take for it to go away?
The migraine or the on
migraine.
stage? The migraine, I think I went to bed with it. So it started,
Oh,
mic drop it starts at like 10 p.m. So it was before then. It was like maybe like 9 or 10. And then it went to bed probably at like 2 a.m. or maybe 1 a.m. And it was still there for sure.
That's awful.
Mm.
Do you know what was the cause of it? Like.
No, I just get them sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, could be anything.
Okay.
But next time if that happens, if I ever get a migraine again that bad, I'm just gonna leave because I just know I won't perform well.
Yeah.
And like I'd rather just like sleep and like not be in pain.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you might try to figure out the causes, right? Because it could just get worse.
Yeah, well it's not often enough.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good advice. Is to, good thinking is just to not do. Cool. Is there anything else? Just we don't have to end right this second. This is just one of the questions. Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
I'm so unprepared. I didn't bring any questions.
No, you don't have to ask questions.
I know, I feel like I should have brought questions.
Follow-up questions.
This is interesting. I'm not really sure. This feels so last minute. Like you asked me yesterday, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Now it's already tomorrow. What made you start comedy at 47? I cannot believe it's wild.
Well, it was like a years. Well, like I look back in 2012, I was like writing jokes on Facebook, and then I moved to like filming myself doing a joke and then putting it up on Facebook.
Yeah.
And they're horrible jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, not like horrible, like still my style of humor, but not as refined. But and then I was like listening to like comedy podcast and listen to comics that actually there's origin stories. It's like some things that are like, oh yeah, that kind of sounds like me. So I had an idea that I should try it, and then just was like, when a whole year New Year's resolution didn't do it, and then next year it was like early in the year, like the first holiday, it's on a Monday. I went. It was actually a comedy contest, the Madhouse Comedy Contest. It was just coincidence that I didn't think I was going to win at the Madhouse when it was at Horton Plaza up there, and I did Scare Eye, and people were like, what? But I did get some votes. I was told by the host that even though it was bad, I got votes to let me continue in the contest, but I didn't do good enough to move on in the contest. But then I kind of just was working in an office and just didn't really do it for a while.
You work in an office?
I used to.
I could not imagine you in an office. Oh my god.
Well, I definitely was, I don't think I could go back to an office because I've kind of just grabbed, like there was times where I would say a joke at the small office, and like it would just go over their heads. They'd be like not getting them, trying to be silly and stuff. And it's like, okay, yeah, so I'm where I should be. Yeah.
Right here.
Right here, right now.
I'm where I should be.
Oh yeah. It's good. It's good. We're both here. What's that?
Skater boy, do a kickflip.
Okay. I should have recognized that. Sound better.
Well, I can just see through the.
Uh,
I got the window view.
yes. But then your good audio clue, maybe you'll be able to filter the. Yes, that fits in.
Yeah. If you could change one thing about your life, what would you change?
I guess I still haven't started therapy, and I guess I would have started it, and I would have started it sooner, I guess. Or took people's advice and like invested 20, 30 years ago. So.
Those are like real world problems. What else?
Let's see. That's kind of similar. Oh, there's definitely like little ones. What? If you ever watch my Kill Tony set, you'll see it.
You're on Kill Tony?
Yeah.
Tell me what it is right now.
So if there's La Jolla #1 right before lockdown.
Oh, you were at the La Jolla one. I almost finished that, so I think I will see you.
Okay. Yeah, there's 2 of them, but it's the last time they went at La Jolla, but the #1 one, because the next night, or no, La Jolla #1 and #2. The second one was the same night, but just later.
Okay.
I've talked about this on stage already, so it's not a secret. But from the first time I had sex was like in my 20s, and then I just stopped, and then I hadn't had like not that long ago. Let's see, it's 2024 now, but from about 25 until 1996, I just didn't have sex. Get close, but I didn't put in a lot of energy into it either. So
that's what you would change about your life?
I definitely would have liked to, be more normal or something. Not that I want it to change me so much where I'm not a comedian anymore.
Yeah.
But
normal's boring.
Right. It's just made up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But every time you can like decide to make changes, you know. So it's not like a super big regret, you know what I mean? Like, oh, what if I could go and, cause like as a teenager, like in high school, my friend Tony was like, oh yeah, let's go work out. But I just never was interested. If I could like back then, like flip a switch in my brain to like it more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not that I want to be super muscly or whatever, just, you know, more healthy.
Yeah. You just gotta find the right workout. Like soccer is the best workout.
Yeah, you like soccer?
Love soccer. You just gotta find like the good workouts. There's so many like good workouts. Even like walking. I don't know, I have a dog, so it's easy to get it out.
How about you? What would you change?
Yeah, ask that. What would I change? There's a lot of great things about my life. Maybe I would change my sleeping habits. I've been staying up real late and getting up late. And I would change the fact that like my anxiety, because I feel like it helps me. My anxiety makes me scared of the world, so it makes me like not go out alone all the time. And it helps me like not keep boundaries. I'm scared that I'm gonna like make people mad and things, so I don't like set my own boundaries well. It's probably what I would change. We're working on it. I'm in therapy, finally.
So you recommend it?
Oh, I recommend it so much. Oh my god, I will help you find a therapist.
Okay. But did you go through your insurance or?
My insurance has a little website. But I actually got the app because I'm Gen Z. Like the website was too much. The app is so easy. You can just like star your favorite people and then go through and call them. Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. I've been there was a, you know, there's start procrastinating, you know, and then lately I've just been able to like stop procrastinating as much.
Tell me the secrets.
It's like you have a feedback loop, to where it's like, and then also being real with yourself. If you're not doing it, is it because you really actually don't want to do it, and just abandon that goal?
That's interesting. If you really don't want to do it, abandon that goal.
And then if you really do want to do it, well then you should do it. And it's also like, what you ask yourself, like, root of the problem, what are the things, obstacles in the way, and start even just making chip damage, you know, just take those obstacles away or make them smaller. For like, I mean, I still don't, well, I feel like it's ever since I started comedy, I'm always trying to like, how can I make this sustainable? You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to sell merch. So I'm trying to, you know, not the only reason I'm doing the podcast, but having a Patreon is like, well, if people like it enough, they'll, you know, want to give me a little bit of money to help me, motivate me to keep doing it.
Comedy can be so unsustainable so fast, especially when you get addicted. Anything addictive, so fast. All my time, energy, money, everything, just like pouring into this goal that I hope pays off, but it might never.
Yeah, and then you have to think of it like this. Even if you decide in the future to stop doing comedy, you had those life experiences.
So gotta make it count. Gotta make the podcast, gotta hang out with your friends, gotta build the community in community ways, gotta make it count.
You gotta bring balance to your life, make the world a better place. You're doing it. Making the world a better place. You're on my podcast, and we try to like encourage people to appreciate comedy, come to live comedy shows, get to know comics. You know.
Oh, I love live comedy shows.
Yeah.
So much.
I created a meetup group called, right now it's called
I
San Diego
joined.
Comedy Live. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then, if you ever, if you're like on a show too, just let me know. You know, the sooner the better. If it's not already on there, you know, like put it on there. You know, trying to like build community and give back.
As an audience member, the first place I go to meet up for like soccer, but the first place I ever found a comedy show was on Eventbrite, and it was for this show at Madhouse.
So you were one of those lucky, those super few that said you're going to go to Eventbrite that costs $0 and you actually went.
Yeah, I found it through Eventbrite, and I saw you because then I ended up coming to the break room, the open mic, and I stayed for the entire mic. And I saw you on stage, and I was just like so blown back. I was like, what is this? Like, comedy could be anything.
Nice.
Comedy
I'm
could
so
literally
glad.
be anything.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was the first time. I ended up only coming here. I was looking on Eventbrite at something else, at like some meditation, like yoga group. But I was late to that, and they don't let late people in. So I opened the door, it was locked. I was like, oh, and I saw him doing yoga, and I was like, oh god. And I just left, and I came here down the street.
Wow, that's so cool. Isn't that interesting how life is?
Life will take you anywhere.
Yes.
Like, you just follow it. Follow it.
Makes sense. Just follow. That's so cool. So, are you doing any of the jokes that you started with, or do you all do jokes now?
I only just started a year ago. I have abandoned tons of jokes. There's a full joke graveyard that I've abandoned.
Okay.
But a couple ones from the beginning about autism especially have stayed. I love my autistic jokes. They're my favorite. I think I'm gonna keep them forever.
Yeah.
I hope I do. But I definitely have abandoned lots of jokes, but the autism ones, as I pick them up, they come with me.
That's cool.
Mhm.
So, have you ever done your own podcast?
Nope, this is my first podcast.
No way! I'm so honored.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's cool. Oh, do you listen to podcasts at all?
Not really. I listen to like Hannah Berner's podcast, and also Sarah R.W. and Samantha Schwarmer have like Two Jews, One Gay. I listened to quite a few of those episodes at the beginning, and I listened to them actually before I started doing comedy.
Wow, that's so cool.
That was fun. Not a lot of podcasts. Oh, I listened, I guess, B and Ian, Jordan Jensen and Ian, something. Oh, I just like Jordan Jensen a lot. I'm actually seeing her this weekend at American Comedy Club.
So, she has a podcast. Would she do anything else, or just comedy? And
Oh, she's a
podcast?
stand-up comedian.
Oh,
She has a little podcast with Ian. But I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. Maybe Kill Tony might be the only other one.
Okay.
I just listen to like short clips of people, and I just like pure stand-up. I've seen every comedian. I just like stand-up.
Nice.
It's so much fun. I've literally like almost run out of stand-up.
Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel?
I will now.
Yay! Collecting those subscribers. Do you have your own YouTube channel?
I do not. I've never thought about it.
Are you recording your sets?
I've recorded every set.
Audio or video or both?
Both.
Well, I guess if it's video, it better have audio.
But my dad told me I should post on Reddit.
Okay.
On Reddit.
But here's the thing about Reddit I haven't figured out.
Yeah.
What do? Make your own community? Because everywhere you go,
There's-
video comedians and they're posting their own
They're
content.
posting, like, sent me like a clip of someone was posting their own clip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't. I just I search on the internet, Google
Mhm.
for something, and then sometimes it takes me to Reddit, but I don't like hang out there. Also I just created a Discord,
Oh.
so that's fun.
I used to have a Discord in like middle school. I don't know if I still have my password, or if I might be able to. It's been a long time since I've been on Discord.
It's been more than 10 years. Discord has been going on.
I don't know. 10 years ago, I was entering middle school.
Right.
So it could be exactly 10 years old. I'm not sure. I think I jumped on it pretty early.
There you go, early adopter.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Less than 10 years ago. 7 years ago. I was in middle school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
8?
Oh my goodness. So, do you have anything you're looking forward to about getting older?
About getting older? Well, that's an interesting question. I'm
Just thought of it.
so looking forward to being more confident, caring even less about what people say, and just doing me more. And like, I feel like a lot of comedians talk about that. They're like, oh, I couldn't have been a comedian when I was younger because like I just was like too afraid of the world. I wasn't myself yet. I just cannot wait to grow into myself.
You stop growing, at least physically, at 25, so
Yeah.
you gotta be easy on yourself. Your body maybe isn't going to stop growing.
That's a good point. Probably not. Yeah, I also cannot wait to be unattractive to men, just men. Women, probably, hopefully not. But I cannot wait for that point. I feel like it's gonna be like breathtaking. So many,
I'm sorry.
there's just so many like women talk about like how they
Right.
reach a certain age, 35, and like men stop looking at them. And I'm like, can we just get there? Like it's wild. I feel like that's an interesting topic, but it's something
Sure.
I've been thinking about since I was like 16 or 15, since I like had to think about it. I was like, cannot wait for that point. And like, although I do want to like, be young and like have fun, I just want to like the world to stop paying attention to me. And like, I want to exist in my own little bubble. I just want to be on my own little eco commune.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wish you the best for that.
Oh, it's gonna happen for sure. It happens to every woman.
Sure.
In the society, if society doesn't change that much, it's
That would be awful where society actually grows and people start appreciating your mind. Too.
that would be amazing if society.
You're like, now they're attracting me for my mind. Go
No.
away!
No, if that happened now, that would be way better.
Sure.
It would be gorgeous. Yeah, I just want to be left alone by most people, especially
Oh, yeah.
strangers.
Yeah, definitely. I know myself, like, like, if I find someone cute, that's good, and then, but you have to, like, or then, like, later on, you get to know them, and your attraction will go up or down,
Yeah, usually down.
and then sometimes, like, I would say, oh, I'm attracted to you, and they're, oh, no, we're just friends.
Yeah.
So you gotta, like, have that delicate balance of, like, being attracted to someone, let them know, and then, saying, oh no, we're just friends, or oh okay, and they get to know each other. Attraction would go up or down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think honesty is important. It's the best thing
Yeah.
to build real relationships. Cause like I've had that go poorly and bad, where I've become friends with them, or like where we couldn't become friends at all.
Right.
Or just it's very interesting. It's a very delicate balance. It's very hard to navigate, and I don't have a lot of friends, so I haven't had to navigate it that much.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope you make more friends. People you want to actually be friends with, right?
Yeah.
People you don't want to be friends with.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm not friends with anyone I don't want to be friends with. That's easy.
There you go.
That's the easy.
You don't have like friends of friends that you just want to go because your friend is there.
I don't actually have that. No.
That's good.
A lot of my friends I also hang out with one-on-one. I have 3 friends, and I hang out with them one-on-one because we're all like one-on-one besties. I like being one-on-one, so I don't meet a lot of friends of friends, and I have before, but just not a lot.
Okay. Cool. So, what's your favorite fidget toy?
It used to be that one. It's currently this one.
Describe it for the audio.
This is the most gorgeous. I think it's like plastic rock that I just found in Arizona 10 years ago.
Wow.
I chipped it a couple times. It's actually been chipped like 2 or 3 times, so it has this little smooth part. You want to feel it?
Yeah.
It's really fun. It's really nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
You can hold it. It's gorgeous. It's my favorite currently.
Yeah, it's like, is it glass that's been weathered or something?
I don't know what it is. I found it on the ground, so.
Yeah, it seems kind of like glass that's just, old glass changes properties over time.
Yeah, I don't know. It almost feels like plastic, but not really. Glass. I'm not sure. Maybe it is glass. Like
Yeah.
breaking it and it keeps chipping.
It's probably glass. Growing up, and I was like in my real dad's house. He had married this other lady. I was like in like 3rd grade or so, 3rd, 4th grade, and he was on property, like Lake County, or is it like, what's it called? Yeah, Lake County area, and like the backyard was like woods and stuff. And we'd go hiking, and like we found buried in the ground, where you can see some of them, is like old like, glass bottles. They're like all like really cool. And up and some, a lot of them weren't even broken. Glass properties change. It doesn't. I think it's that different colorization.
Like not see through.
The feeling, yeah. The feeling's a little different too, but it was super cool.
So this brought home childhood memories for you.
Absolutely. And also, if you ever go to a beach, sometimes the glass reminds me of both, where it's like aged and then also kind of weathered. The water and the sand together. The sand in the water hitting the glass, and a little bit of putting it a little bit and changing the texture.
It does.
Yeah. That's what I think about that.
Yeah.
It's a really cool fidget toy.
Well, now it's my turn to erode it.
Exactly. Now you're using the oils in your hand and the movement. It's cool. This one is gonna wear down differently Oh wow, that's pretty good.
I know, I've actually had to super glue it together. This part has come off.
Right. Thing that holds the keychain has come off. We're talking about the strawberry again. If you audio listeners forgot what we said earlier.
The softest strawberry. It's so soft.
It's so red still. What time is it?
420?
4:48.
Oh shit.
Anyway, it's been, we probably should wrap it up because I called the Comedy Store and I might have gotten a call. I have no idea.
Nice.
We'll see.
I've actually never performed there.
Do you ever call the number?
I've never called. I should perform there.
You should call.
Yeah. It's one of the only mics I haven't done yet.
Cool. Yeah. You should try it too if you're for free on Tuesdays.
I am currently free, so I should try.
Yeah. So, where can people find you? Do you want people to follow you on the Instagram or?
The Instagrams is Honeybear Giggles.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, thank you so much for having me.
Oh,
It's
thank
really
you
cute.
so much for the podcast. You're a great guest.
Fuck yeah.
Yay. Bye.
Bye.